Chika," he said, his voice tinged with guilt. "What are you doing here?" Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of Akuza, lived two inseparable friends, Chika and Ngozi. They were like two peas in a pod, always together, always sharing their dreams and secrets. They grew up together, attended the same school, and faced life's challenges side by side. Chika was a vibrant, ambitious young woman with dreams as big as the African sky. She had a heart of gold and a smile that could light up the darkest of nights. Her childhood sweetheart, Uchenna, was her pillar of strength. They had known each other since they were kids, and their bond grew stronger with each passing day. Uchenna, tall and handsome, was the envy of many in their village. He was not only admired for his looks, but also for his kind heart and intelligence. He and Chika shared a love that seemed unbreakable, a love that had blossomed from their childhood days. But life took an unexpected turn when Chika left the village to pursue her higher education. It was a bittersweet moment for her as she bid farewell to her family and friends, including Ngozi. She promised to return soon, her heart filled with hopes of a better future with Uchenna by her side. As the years went by, Chika found herself caught up in the whirlwind of university life. She worked hard, striving to make her dreams a reality, but her heart remained back in the village with Uchenna. Meanwhile, Ngozi stayed behind, weaving a web of deceit that would soon unravel their friendship and shake Chika's world to its core. Ngozi, with her cunning ways and jealous heart, saw an opportunity to claim what she desired most, Uchenna's affection. She began to sow seeds of doubt in both Chika and Uchenna's minds, spinning lies like a master weaver. To Chika, she whispered tales of Uchenna's supposed infidelity, painting him as a faithless lover who had long forgotten about her. "He's moved on, Chika," Ngozi would say, her voice dripping with false sympathy. "You need to let him go and focus on your studies." And to Uchenna, she spun a different yarn, poisoning his thoughts with fabricated stories of Chika's supposed promiscuity. "She's not the same girl you knew, Uchenna," Ngozi would insinuate, her eyes gleaming with malice. "She's out there, living a life of sin, forgetting all about you." Uchenna, torn between his love for Chika and the doubts sown by Ngozi, found himself drifting further away from the woman he had promised to love forever. He longed for the truth, but found himself entangled in Ngozi's web of deceit. Ngozi's plan seemed to be working perfectly. With Chika away and Uchenna doubting their love, she saw her chance to swoop in and claim him for herself. She showered him with attention, playing the role of the supportive friend while secretly plotting to make him hers. Months turned into years, and Uchenna, believing Ngozi's lies, made the heartbreaking decision to move on from Chika and start a new chapter with Ngozi by his side. He proposed to her, blinded by the illusion of love that Ngozi had crafted so skillfully. Meanwhile, Chika, unaware of the treachery that had unfolded in her absence, graduated from university with flying colors. She returned to the village, her heart brimming with excitement at the thought of reuniting with Uchenna. But what awaited her was a cruel twist of fate. As Chika stepped off the car and made her way through the familiar streets of her village, she was greeted not with open arms and warm smiles, but with whispers and sidelong glances. Confused and hurt, she sought out Ngozi, her closest friend, hoping for an explanation. But what she received shattered her world into a million pieces. "Ngozi, what's going on?" Chika asked, her voice trembling with emotion. "Why is everyone acting so strange?" Ngozi, her face a mask of false sympathy, took Chika's hand in hers and led her to a secluded spot where they could talk in private. And there, with tears in her eyes and venom in her heart, she revealed the truth. "Chika," Ngozi began, her voice dripping with deceit, I'm sorry, but Uchenna has moved on. He's with me now." Chika's heart stopped. She felt as though the ground had been ripped out from beneath her feet. "What? What do you mean?" she stammered, her mind unable to process the betrayal. Ngozi went on to fabricate a tale of Chika's supposed descent into immorality, painting her as a fallen woman unworthy of Uchenna's love. "He's happier with me, Chika," she said, her words like daggers to Chika's already wounded heart. "You need to accept that and move on." But Chika refused to believe Ngozi's lies. She knew in her heart that her love for Uchenna was pure and true, and she would not let anyone tarnish it, not even her so-called friend. Determined to uncover the truth, Chika set out to find Uchenna and confront him face to face. She searched the village high and low until she finally found him, sitting alone by the river, lost in thought. "Uchenna," Chika said, her voice barely above a whisper. Uchenna looked up, surprise flickering in his eyes at the sight of Chika standing before him. "Chika," he said, his voice tinged with guilt. "What are you doing here?" Chika took a deep breath, steeling herself for what was to come. "I came back for you, Uchenna," she said, her voice steady despite the turmoil raging inside her. "I came back because I love you, and I want to know the truth." Uchenna's expression faltered, and for a moment, Chika saw a flicker of doubt in his eyes. But then, as if on cue, Ngozi appeared by his side, her presence like a dark shadow looming over them. "Chika," Ngozi said, her voice dripping with disdain, "what are you doing here? Uchenna has moved on. Can't you see that?" But Chika refused to back down. She looked Uchenna in the eyes, searching for any trace of the love they had once shared. "Uchenna," she said, her voice trembling with emotion, "do you still love me?" Uchenna hesitated, torn between the woman he had loved since childhood and the woman who had manipulated him with lies. But then, as if awakening from a trance, he saw through Ngozi's deception and realized the depth of her betrayal. "No, Chika," he said, his voice filled with regret. "I don't love you. Not anymore." Chika felt as though a dagger had been plunged into her heart. She staggered backward, her world spinning out of control. "How could you?" she whispered, her voice barely audible above the rush of the river. But before Uchenna could respond, Ngozi intervened, her face twisted with triumph. "It's over, Chika," she said, her voice like ice. "You lost. Now leave us alone." And with those words, Chika's world came crashing down around her. She turned and fled, her tears mingling with the river's gentle current as she ran from the truth she could no longer bear to face. Days turned into weeks, and Chika retreated into herself, nursing the wounds left by Ngozi's betrayal. She had lost not only the man she loved, but also the friend she had trusted with her life. And as she lay awake at night, staring up at the star-studded sky, she couldn't help but wonder what might have been if Ngozi had never entered her life. But despite the pain and heartache, Chika refused to let Ngozi's betrayal define her. With each passing day, she found the strength to pick herself up and carry on, determined to forge a new path for herself, one free from the lies and deceit that had nearly destroyed her. And as she looked to the future with newfound hope, she vowed never to forget the lessons she had learned and the friend she wished she had never had, for in the end, it was not the betrayal that defined her, but the strength and resilience with which she rose above it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more folktales stories.